Always watching TV.
Yes, I'm here, King Earner live and fucking direct. Yes, we got a couple faggios. We got a bunch of faggios, a bunch of kittens who are carrying it with dishonor. Benzino and Cavario caught in Red Roof Inn. Are they lovers? Y'all know the question to that. Y'all already know the question to that. And at the end of the day, these guys are more than lovers. These guys are individuals who are going a little too far on social media without this kind of, hey, you know, I am who I am. You know what I'm saying, boss? How you feel about these mutts?
You know these guys have no honor, man. These guys get caught in a red roof, and I mean, there's no reason for two men to be in a hotel of that sort. They have no business. They have no business room, no board meeting room, none of that. So y'all was in there. It's questionable. Everything's questionable about that whole situation.
A lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people in this young been in the Red Roof, but honestly, I've been to the Red Roof Inn before, Highway John Industrial 95. And it's nowhere you can share a room with a man in a Red Roof Inn. There's no goddamn way. Now you can share a room with a woman in a Red Roof Inn, but a male? This is ridiculous. These guys are gippers. And listen here, we know how, social media, the LGBT community, we just want to tell them, listen, hey, look, we want to mind our business, whatever they have going on, but we appreciate if they just keep them over there. Like, won't they just come out and just say, hey, look, we're these type of individuals. We want to carry it with this honor. Get over there, because in here, we're not carrying it like that, man. And these guys, it's just crazy how they went about it, because Benzino kept saying in the video that they was couples. Now, how these guys get to be couples?
That's weird. So is we sending for this guy Benzino? Is he's been sent for? Do we need to go to the land of dishonor?
I think Benzino and Cavario, because you know who Cavario is. The Cavario was the
I don't
kitten.
know that cunt.
That kitten is the one who's acting like he's part of Don Diva magazine. He's the one that started off a little bit, but Kev allowed him to carry the honor a little bit. But come to find out, this guy's a fruity tooty from the back of the big booty. I don't know where he's from, how he's carrying it, but his honor isn't intact. You know what I'm saying?
He need to come to the stage. They both of them is being sent for, and they need to try to get their honor back. Because right now, their honor is questioned, and they haven't been thrown to the land of dishonor yet, but is in question.
It's definitely
Soon
a
to come.
question. That Cavario, I just snatched his honor a few times. You hear me? That mud, I just threw his shit to the moon about 1,001 times. But it's other ones, it's other individuals who hide and act like they honor intact, but they really run around here with these boys, man. They in this hotel, they in that hotel. And we wouldn't care if they wasn't dealing with the women. Most of these dudes, they go ahead and have sex with our women. They pass them these diseases. Before you know it, everybody in the whole world got it. And who wants that in their life? Who wants to be dealing with people that's just running around here going against God's will? Like, everybody sins, but this sin is an abomination to our souls. And here it is, they're going in people's rear ends and then passing diseases on. And this is sick.
Salute to the room. What's popping, my guys?
What's going on, Ghost? How you feeling, man?
Oh man, I'm disturbed by this fucking title. I'm disturbed by this video I saw, man.
Oh man, it's very dishonorable, man. These guys, man. I don't know if a lot of people been to the Red Roof Inn, but there's no way you can go into the Red Roof Inn and share a room with anyone if it's not your woman. Two
Nigga,
men
I'm
I went
from
to
can't be.
I
Atlanta,
went to
bro. I could tell you about that red roof. I could tell you all about that red roof, bro.
and
I
you,
went
and
to
you,
this room to get an understanding, right? That this is not a gossip room. So it's not like we're here just gossiping about this guy. We care less about this guy. We feel as though that is affecting the youth. The youth get to see these type of things. It's bad enough they got to see it on TV all the time, all the games. Now they got somebody that that they supposed to look up to. Is showing these type of traits. I'm feeling more like this guy need to go to the land of dishonor. Both of them.
Both of them need
What
to
type
be
of
in Atlanta
example?
dishonor.
What type of
Hey, let me
example
ask
is
you this, Lee.
they setting? Yes.
What disturbs you the most about the whole video, bro?
What you say? What disturbed me about the
Now I
video?
said, what disturbs you most about the whole video, about the whole interaction, just the whole thing, period?
Well, I couldn't really sit through the whole video. I got the video. My brother King Earner explained it to me, and it was just I couldn't even sit through the video once I knew what was going on in the video.
See, I'm gonna tell you what was my most disturbing part, Leak, about the video. I knew you wasn't gonna go past the 1 second once you saw them two guys getting kicked out of the room. But my disturbing part was when he said if they were other couples, like if they were of a nationality, if they were two white males being couples at this hotel, this motel, that they would be honored and respected. And like, as far as I'm concerned, there is no honor in that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Salute
what
to
bothered me the most too.
King Earner
Those
and Leak
words.
Moss, but I gotta agree with y'all. That nigga is fucking gay.
Yeah, I agree. His honor isn't intact.
Mad love from Camden, New Jersey, and yes, he's fucking gay.
Yeah, he's definitely out of order, man. Camden in the building. Much love and honor to Jersey. Not just
Yes,
Camden.
much
We got
love
love
to
for
Philly.
Camden too. Newark.
Shout out to Clubhouse for giving us this unfiltered platform to speak on because I don't
Hell
feel like
yeah.
being political today. I don't feel
Yeah,
like being political today, and it's like this guy's out of pocket.
yeah, I agree
He
with
out
you.
of pocket. I gotta look at my son. I gotta turn my head, look at my son, then turn back around and get on this live about this honorable mutts, man.
Yo, I want Leak Moss to drag that faggot nigga Wack 100 like he did that white nigga.
I can't wait to catch that wet 100.
That mud isn't gonna come out and play. I think that
I just want to have a conversation with him. He's doing a lot of misleading. I don't like that. You come
right.
from this culture, then the things that you doing is not of this culture, and you disguising it as good business moves. Like what is you gonna be? You gonna be some guy that's from the streets, or you just gonna be like do both?
Y'all already
You
know them niggas is scared to come to Philly. Them niggas went to fucking Geno's for cheesesteaks and shit. Like they was in the hood.
They want the
it,
Genos for
They
it
went to
wasn't
the
really
cheesesteaks.
cop
that deep.
spot for cheesesteaks. You heard?
Yeah, acting like they gangsters, huh?
Yo,
What about that Mutt Game, his man that
that
came with
nigga's a
him?
faggot.
He always been questionable. You talking about a guy that had tongue rings and nose rings and all type of
He
weird
was a
things.
stripper.
He was a male stripper. He came out.
A male stripper. Where's the honor in that? How can you be a male stripper claiming to want to come to deal with anybody on any type of gangster stuff that's from Philadelphia? You know what I'm saying? It don't
Niggas will
make no
kill that
sense to me.
faggot nigga.
Yeah, because he's one of them type of individuals that I think is another bad example for the youth two game. A butterfly on the top of your eye. You know, um,
Now the butterfly thing. What I feel about the butterfly thing is to each his own. The fact
okay,
that you had it taken off your face tells me that you know what you did was wrong,
Exactly.
and you letting the people dictate how you move. You're not a man. You're supposed to do that, stand on it. Fuck, I got a butterfly. My daughter like butterflies. I did it. Who cares? You ain't even want to stand on it. You knew it was wrong. You had shame. If there's no shame, then do as you will. But you had shame when you did that. You couldn't even face yourself. You had to take it off your face.
His own brother was kicking his back in. That nigga big face.
oh, that's his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Another
His
kid.
brother was supposedly like really in it. You know what I'm saying? That game never was, so he don't really like the fact that he's portraying it.
His brother don't. His brother has some honor. His brother's really from the streets. We might need to have him up here
That's
then because
a
his
fact.
brother is from the streets and he's not portraying an image. He is who he say he is, and Game is pretending. He act like he wanted to fight. All these guys, they want to fight Meek. That's what be bothering me. Like, fight us. Like, fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to come to Philly to fight, like, just pull up and fight us then. Because I'm trying
Cause
to figure out
you gotta
what
wait
can.
till a
Exactly.
motherfucker, a
Exactly. They do
multi-millionaire
not
to
want to
act like
see
you want
y'all,
to fight
yo.
him. That boy's a multi-millionaire. He don't want to
They don't
fight
want to
you.
fucking see y'all. Y'all
You
Yeah.
gotta
crazy.
wait till somebody to be a multi-millionaire to act like you want to fight him. Get your nut ass out of it.
And then and then
Exactly.
and then
He
whacking
owed
them, they holding
Priscilla.
that coin
My
back
bad.
from him. They holding that
He
bread back from him.
he owed a lady named Priscilla Rainey from Philly. Game owed her like $7 million
Wow,
because
you
he fucking
serious?
because he sexually assaulted her. That's a fact.
Wow, that's deep. You know,
He's a
that.
sexual assaulter.
She
Yup.
ain't never
Yup.
getting that.
He got a
She ain't
seven
never getting
million
that.
dollar lawsuit on his ass and won because he was touching on her inappropriately.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get.
Um,
She ain't gonna
um,
get that bread. That.
yeah, that
Yup.
dead.
He over here talking about, oh, I work with Kanye. If you work with Kanye, then pay Priscilla her fucking money.
That's sick. It's a woman from Philly. So he actually, when he was coming here, talking about he was gonna do this and that to Meek, he was really coming here on some freak
Well,
boy
here's
stuff,
what happened.
messing with different. This is
You
sick.
remember that show that he had called like trying to find love with game or whatever on
Right,
VH1?
right.
Okay, so from there, she was a contestant on the show, and while they was filming the show, he was touching her inappropriately, and the camera people got that shit on tape. So she sued his ass, and she won 7 million. It could be four, it could be seven. Don't quote me just yet, but he owe her millions of dollars, and he has yet to pay her.
Oh, he gonna make sure that money don't, that them millions don't come that way no more. He gonna make
Yup.
sure that she don't get none of that.
That's why he be
So
putting
he's
shit
supposed
in
to be
Whack
a
100's
gangster.
name. Let's talk
Ah,
about it.
that's deep. These guys is really kittens. These guys really running around harboring
Game
a
is the
whole person.
definition. Game is the definition of a dickhead. You've been around Kanye for 2 days. You're gonna say he did more than you. He did more for you than
Exactly.
Dr. Dre ever did. Dr. Dre put you on.
You feel me? We
Nobody would
wouldn't
know
even know
you.
who the fuck you was if it wasn't for Dre and 50. The fuck out of here.
Nobody would know you. You saying they ain't never do nothing? That's some dicky shit. That's some disloyal. You biting the hand that fed you. He'll never get
Right?
no respect over here. He's in a
But
land of dishonor too.
yeah, we
Facts.
gonna have to. The land of dishonor gonna be filled up. If don't nobody know where the land of dishonor is at, it's
Yo, the
inside
land
of
of
the Gomorrah.
dishonor is full, my nigga. Cause there's not a lot of honorable people. That's a fact.
No
And
doubt.
Wack
That's what.
100 is in the deepest depths of dishonor. He's not even in the land. He's buried under the
He's in
land
the hell
because
of
he's like the
dishonor.
ringleader. He's
Yeah,
making it okay for people to deal with rats. He's making it okay single handedly.
How you work with
yeah,
6ix9ine? Come on, son. But then you want to call Bosco 100 a rat because he told when he was 12? Shut up.
yeah.
He's
See,
picking and choosing who the rats
Right.
are.
Niggas got
yeah, he
picks
want,
and shit.
yeah, he got a pick. He got a what I would call selective honor selecting. He's a selective honor picker, and I can't wait to smack him. He like a little baby hound dog. If I'm smack him, I'm gonna grab him by his jaws and throw him around
Baby hound
into,
dog.
into the land of dishonor. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're gonna put that mud at. We're gonna swing him. I'm gonna swing him right now by his feet several times until he's dizzy. And when he wake up, he's gonna be in Sodom and Gomorrah, and he could be around everything that he loves. Kidding.
Yo, Erna, I'm so glad that, shout outs to what Leek was saying about, Clubhouse bringing people together because I'm glad we can have this conversation and shit. I got to ask you a question, though.
Ain't no
How
doubt.
do you feel about, and I feel like I'm asking a stupid question, so just riddle me. But how do you feel about what happened with King, not King, what's this fucking nigga's name? Alpo. How you
Right.
feel about that?
Well, Alpo is just a rat. Like, it's nothing that you live by the gun. That's how you usually gonna die.
Yo, I knew it was gonna be nice, short, and sweet. Like that's a fact, cause you know what he did. It was disgusting.
Well, let me give you this understanding with Alpo the rat. Alpo the rat, he had a distinguished way of how he carried himself, and everyone, and when I mean everyone, everyone made sure that they backed up his quote unquote way of how he lived. Everyone was happy to hear that Alpo was this, Alpo was that. So we can't do no lying here. Everybody was more happy about Alpo being free than Alpo was happy about being free. You see? And he had to deal with a lot of things that was going on in his mind. And I brought them things to the forefront. Once I brought those things to the forefront, he began to be an individual that everybody wanted to know, is this guy really who he say he is? And I'm gonna keep it 1,000. When an individual is like him, an individual boasts about the crimes they done. You hear about rats and you hear about everything they do, but I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000. There is no rat that carried it like this kitten. This kitten came home and went in the depths of the streets and the communities and didn't care who cared about it. And guess what? A lot of these stand-up solid men have to deal with the fact that he was really out here moving around and they didn't even get a chance to do nothing to him. They never got a chance to do nothing to him. The reason why they never got a chance to do nothing to him, because at the end of the day, he was an individual who would murder, but not on his own leave. He murdered on what leave? He murdered on the leave of the fact that he could use other people. And that's what we still got out here in this community. We got individuals, we got the older dudes, they use the younger dudes to do crimes. That's their number one thing.